Okay, students, now we are into the question session. Okay, numerical session or question session where we are going to discuss all models related to the topic. The topic, what is the topic today? Raoult's law. Okay, we are going to discuss all model questions related to Raoult's law. Now let us start with the one of the cute question. One of the cute question, that is, at 80 degrees Celsius, vapor pressure of pure liquid A is 520 mm of Hg and that of pure liquid B is 1000 mm of Hg. If a mixture of A and B boils at 80 degrees Celsius only and 1 atm pressure, find mole percent of A in the solution. What you have to find out? Mole percentage of A in the solution you have to find out. Is it understood? So already I have given you a required information in the theory session. If you feel that you can do this sum and then you pause this video here itself, try to solve on your own, then continue and check your solution with my video explanation. Okay. Okay, I hope you all have tried that question and see here explanation. Okay, so it will take a very minute time, so try to be attentive, because if you understand this explanation, then next question you may be able to solve it. Okay, even though I am not repeating the models, every question is a different model and most of the questions are based upon the previous entrance examination questions only. These are the collection of different models of previous examination questions. Okay. Okay, so here it is given P naught A, pure A is given 520, vapor pressure of pure B is given as 1000 mm of Hg, and P solution is equal to 180 m and 760. But it is nowhere mentioned. It is mentioned a word boiling, boils at. Okay, so that's why especially given here emphasize. At boiling point, vapor pressure is equal to atmospheric pressure. If anywhere in future also, in other topic also, there will be numericals. If he says boiling point, at boiling point, you should make sure that vapor pressure of that compound will be equal to atmospheric pressure. Okay. Now let I am taking XA as X because I have to find out mole percentage of A. So XA I am taking as X, then XB will be how much? 1 minus X, because sum of mole fraction is always equal to 1. Okay, so now substituting the formula, substituting in the given formula. What is the formula, Raoult's law? P solution is equal to P naught A into XA plus P naught B into XB. Okay, so P solution is equal to how much? 760. Well, from where I kept 760. Why I have taken as 760? Because these units are in mm. Okay, so 760 is equal to 520. P naught A is 520 and I have taken this as a X plus P naught B as 1000 into 1 minus X. So X is equal to 0.5. So 0.5 when you convert into the percentage, it will be 50%. So mole percentage of A in the solution is 50%. I think, is it clear? Ready for the next question? Okay. Okay, ready for the next question. Next question is the mixture of ethyl alcohol and propyl alcohol has a vapor pressure of 290 mm of Hg at 300 Kelvin. Then the vapor pressure of pure propyl alcohol is 200 mm. If mole fraction of ethyl alcohol is 0.6, find vapor pressure of pure ethyl alcohol. Okay, this is the question. Can you do it? Give a try. If it is good, if it is correct, then it is well and good. If not correct, then you will learn new things. Okay, so don't worry. If it is wrong, you are learning something new. If you are correct, that means you are understanding it in very first go. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Now you have tried. Now I am going to explain now. Okay. Solution. Here, see, vapor pressure of mixture. Mixture is 290. That means P solution. Solution is a homogeneous mixture. So it is 290 mm. Okay. 290 mm of Hg. and the vapor pressure of pure propyl alcohol. So P naught PA I will write propyl alcohol. Okay, PA means propyl alcohol, pure it is given. So therefore it is equal to 200 mm. Okay, and what is given if mole fraction of ethyl alcohol? So XEA is equal to how much? 0.6. Okay, so if you know the mole fraction of 1, obviously propyl alcohol will be how much? 0.4. Okay, so these are all the things given to you. Now what do you have to find out? Find vapor pressure of pure ethyl alcohol. That means P naught EA is question mark. Okay, so like this, when you convert the question into symbolic form, then 90% of questions are solved then and there. Okay, so by this only you will be coming to know which formula you have to use. Which formula you have to use? Simple. P solution is equal to P naught A into XA plus P naught B into XB. Here A is propyl alcohol, B is, you take it as ethyl alcohol, then you will get the question. Okay, so anyhow I am going to explain. Okay, be with me. Okay, up to here we have seen. Now using and substituting in the formula. What is the formula? P solution is equal to P naught A, that is P propyl alcohol into X propyl alcohol plus P naught ethyl alcohol into X ethyl alcohol. Okay, so P solution is equal to, here from this, here 290 is equal to P naught propyl alcohol 200, XA is zero point 0.4 plus P naught ethyl alcohol. P naught ethyl alcohol is how much? That is what we have to find out. X ethyl alcohol is equal to zero point 0.6. Okay. So by substituting them, P naught ethyl alcohol, you are getting 350 mm of Hg. Is it understood, students? Are you ready for the next one more beautiful question? Okay. Okay, this here is another new model of question, another model of question, which is a previous question also. Okay, so read it carefully and try to solve on your own. If not getting, then, or if you're getting to confirm, then additional information may be given. So go through the solution. Okay, so here I am explaining the question. Two liquids X and Y. There are how many liquids? X and 5 form ideal solution. Ideal solution means they are following Raoult's law. Okay, he is indicating us that you can use Raoult's law at 300 Kelvin. Then vapor pressure of solution containing 1 mole of X and 3 mole of Y. So here number of moles of X is equal to 1, number of moles of Y is equal to 3. Then vapor pressure is how much? 550 mm. At the same temperature, if 1 mole of Y is further added, this is more important. The chemistry language. That's why I teach only in English, so that you should not face any problem in the language. Okay. So if I teach you in regional languages, but the exam terminology you are misunderstood, then it will be a problem. Further added, then vapor pressure of solution increases by 10 mm. Okay, what is the importance? You will come to know when I explain. Okay, so this is what the explanation I have given. Now you try on your own. If not getting, wait for my solution. Okay, are you trying? Let's see. Okay, now listen carefully. Now here, according to this, I am telling you, in the first condition, there are two conditions, before adding and after adding. Okay, before adding, number of moles of A is number of moles of X is equal to 1. Then number of moles of Y is equal to 3. Then what is 550? P solution. P solution is equal to 550. Okay. See here, if one mole of Y is further added, that means X is same, X is equal to 1. Then Ny is equal to 3 plus 1. Further added means one more mole added. Okay. What is added? One more mole is added. So further added means already whatever is available, to that you have to add. Okay. Then P solution increases by 10. That means it is 550. Now it will be 560. Okay. So by using these two condition, how many equations you can form? Two equations you can form. Okay. And what you have to find out? P naught X is question mark. What you have to find out? He is asking P naught X is how much? P naught Y is how much? Is it understood? So I am using these values and I am going to find out this. Are you ready with me? Let's see. Okay, so according to condition 1, I am writing the equation. According to which condition? Condition 1, I am writing first equation. Okay. So P solution is equal to P naught X into n of x divided by n of x plus n of y plus p naught y into n of y divided by n of x plus n of y. Okay, so this is the formula I am going to use. What is the formula I am going to use? P solution is equal to P naught x into nx by nx plus ny. P naught y into ny by nx plus ny. This is the formula I am going to use. And under how many conditions? Two conditions. Okay. So first condition, P solution is how much? 550 is equal to P naught x. That is what we want to find out. Okay. And nx1 divided by 1 plus 3. Okay. Same way P naught y we don't know. And here it is how much? 3 by 1 plus 3. Okay. This is the first equation. Is it understood, students? Now coming to the next second sentence here, in place of 5, how much we have to substitute? 560 is equal to P naught x, we don't know. 1 divided by 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 plus P naught y. Okay. Into here 4 divided by 1 plus 4. It is equal to second equation. Okay. So two equations we got, two variable we need to find out. I think you can solve the equation or not. Okay, on solving these two equations, what we are getting? P naught x is equal to vapor pressure of x in pure state is 400 mm. Vapor pressure of y in pure state is equal to 600 mm. That is for the third question we have solved. Okay, ready for the next question? Okay, we are on the next question. We are on the next question on mixing heptane and octane form ideal solution. Now you got idea? Ideal solution means you can use Raoult's law. Okay, at 373 Kelvin, that is 100 degrees Celsius, the vapor pressure of two liquids, heptane and octane, are. That means these are the P naught heptane. This is the P naught octane. Okay, are respectively. These are the vapor pressure of liquids. Heptane is 105 and octane is 45 kPa. Find vapor pressure of solution formed by mixing 25 grams of heptane and 35 grams of octane. Is this understood, students? So now after solving so many questions, I think you will be able to solve this question. Let us give a try. Okay, you can try, and if not possible, then check with the solution. Okay, right? Then let's see. I hope you should be correct. I wish you should be correct. Okay. So here what the representation, how to represent you should know. Okay. So P naught heptane, I will write as a H is equal to 105 kPa. Don't worry about the units. Okay. Because answer also will be in ATM pressure only. So the answer also will be in kPa only. Don't worry. Okay. And P naught octane, okay, is equal to 45 kPa. And mass of heptane is given as 25. Okay. And mass of octane is equal to 35. So in the previous question, we done with the moles. So now you should get idea. We should convert it into what? Moles. For converting into moles, what you have to do? You have to convert the mass by dividing with the molecular mass. Will get moles. What you will get? You will get the moles. Okay. So here heptane. Heptane is 7 C7H16. Okay. So its molecular mass of heptane is 100. Okay. Molecular mass of octane is very famous 114. Is it understood? So even he don't want that, he should stuck up in the calculation. See, fancy numbers. These are called as a fancy number: 35, 114, 25, and what is this? 100. So that easily cancelling number he has given. Okay. So up to here, is it understood? Now by using this, how to substitute and how to solve? What we have to find out? Vapor pressure of solution. P solution is a question mark. Okay. Okay, this is the formula we have to use. P naught heptane. What is this? 105 into number of moles of heptane will be mass upon molar mass. Okay, mass is 25 divided by 100. This is number of moles of heptane. Same way 25 by 100. Okay, plus octane. Octane is 35 by 114. So this is the P naught H into this one. Same way P naught octane, it is equal to 45 into 35 by 114 divided by 25 by 100 plus and 35 by 100. Okay. So like this, when you simplify it, like this, when you simplify it, okay, like this, when you simplify it, you are going to get answer as 75 kPa. What answer you are going to get? 75 kPa. Again, I am explaining P naught H is 105 and number of moles is mass upon molecular mass, mass upon molecular mass, mass upon molecular mass. Okay, so here P naught octane is this much. Like that, on substituting and simplification, how much we are going to get? 72 kPa is the final answer. If you got this, very nice. Okay, here is one of the recent question, recent mains question. This one. So this there are chances that this type of question again repeated. Okay, so a solution at 20 degrees Celsius is composed of 1.5 moles of benzene and another 3.5 moles of toluene. Okay, so number of moles of benzene is 1.5 mole, number of moles of toluene is 3.5 moles. Okay, then vapor pressure of pure benzene P naught. P naught B is how much? 74.7 and P naught toluene is how much? 22.3. Okay. So once both more P naught are given, what you can find out? We can find out the pressure of solution. But question is not about the pressure of solution. Here mole fraction of benzene in vapor state. What you have to find out? In vapor state you have to find out. Okay. Okay, first let us find out the P solution. P solution is equal to P naught benzene into X benzene plus P naught toluene into X toluene. Okay, so here this can be written as PB, P naught PB, and this can be written as PT. Okay, so P solution P naught benzene. P naught benzene is how much? Vapor pressure of pure benzene is 74.7 into mole fraction of benzene. Mole fraction of benzene is 1.5 divided by 1.5 plus 3.5. Okay, 1.5 by divided by 1.5 plus 3.5. Same way P naught toluene. P naught toluene is how much? Is 22.3. Okay, into, and here it will be 3.5 divided by 1.5 plus 3.5. Okay, so like that you will get total pressure, and here two things are required. This value also you need to calculate separately. Okay, why it is, just now I am going to tell you. Okay, from this I think everybody understood. 74.7 into 1.5 by 1.5 plus 1.5. 3.5. So substituting the same value here. Okay. P solution is equal to 112.05 by 5, 78.05 by 5. So this is the P solution. Now main important is Dalton's law. Okay. So Dalton's law says why you are using Dalton's law, because mole fraction in vapor state. What we are getting, mole fraction in vapor state. Vapor state is for Dalton's law, solution is for Raoult's law. We cannot use for vapor state Raoult's law. So Dalton's law we are using because mole fraction of benzene in vapor state is asking. Okay. That's why theory lecture also I told you here mole fraction in solution. Here mole fraction vapor state. So, but here in total means solution. PB is multiplied. This total is the PB. Is it understood? And P total is equal to P solution. So already P naught PB we have calculated. This is 112.05 by 5 and P solution is 38.03. Then you will get the answer of 0.589. How much we are going to get? 0.589. So like this, all models of this topic is discussed. Now you will be master in this topic. Bye bye. See you.